Hey all, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Hades' nefarious plan is underway, but you know, we really should make time for seeing friends and whatnot in between stopping all these ne'er-do-wells and their plans to conquer the world and whatnot. So, time for one of my favourite parts of Kingdom Hearts, Sora and his relationship with the Disney characters. Sora isn't really a self-insert, but we see the world through his eyes, so when he enjoys meeting up with old friends like Hercules here, you do as well.
When did you get here?
He was always supposed to be kind of like, you know, originally it was supposed to be about Mickey Mouse, but then they decided to make Sora instead, so he's kind of a Mickey Mouse stand-in in some areas.
Particularly in the shoes.
Junior hero's always busy. You know it.
Yeah. We really need to install some chairs in here. Come on, it's pretty much a waiting room.
Kind of odd that he doesn't at least have like, well, I guess it's a bench, but it's more than just like a tiny pillar that they have for some reason. I don't know. He needs to sit down.
Yeah, cool. Where are those gods, by the way? I'm pretty sure, like, the god of the underworld interfering with things is part of their jurisdiction.
Also, it's weird that he mentions a stone that the gods of Olympus have to use when you would think that the gods of the Olympus have the native ability to go down to the underworld anyway.
Yeah. There was a thing in the TV series, the animated TV series, called the Chronos Stone, which could put the gods to sleep, but nothing like the Olympus Stone here.
Man, you're pulling out fucking TV commentary for a show I have not seen for like 10, 20 years. It's probably 20, but I mean, I'm surprised you pulled that out of nowhere.
It's one of my favorite Disney animated shows, so it's never far from my mind, really.
Well, no, it wasn't bad. I liked it too. Although, again, it had to take some interesting takes on it because, you know, it was following the movie and it had to do things a little different.
So we got Robert Constanzo here. I finally got his name right for once, as Phil. Enjoy his talking now, because he sure as shit won't be talking in Kingdom Hearts 3.
But we all know the phrase he's going to say here anyway, so we're going to wait on that.
So, what's up?
You know, speaking of him, I know he's often used, again, as a substitute for Danny DeVito. He was in Total Recall, where
Yes.
I thought it was Danny DeVito, but it wasn't him. But I'm thinking now, because currently, in terms of the Danny DeVito News Hour, we have that now, people are wanting him to play, like, Wario in the next Super Mario Brothers movie. How do you feel about that?
Well, let's just say I'm not as enthused about celebrity casting as I would be for, say, Sonic, because the Mario movie, as fun as it was, did not have enough connective tissue, story-wise, for me to give a shit about them casting fucking, I don't know, Keanu Reeves as Wario or whatever. There is just not enough characterization there.
Again, I didn't see it because I don't watch things or have fun, but it looked like they had to cover like Donkey Kong and there was like karting and shit and they have to set Bowser up and everything like that. I don't know. So you're saying they didn't really do a great job with that?
Well, no, Bowser was fantastic. Jack Black did a great job, but he was just Jack Black. It's not like with, say, Knuckles in the Sonic movies where, oh, it's just Idris Elba. No, you truly believe he is Knuckles. You will believe this talking echidna is Knuckles.
That's good. You know, I'm glad we cleared that up. I guess I'm not sure what you would expect from Illumination Entertainment. You know, they say that Despicable Me, like, 1 was good.
Yes.
But then, like, you know, as it went on, obviously it got a little more, you know, sequel fatigue. I think they're working on a 4, is that correct?
That sounds about right. Let's have a look at this. All Illumination movies ranked. Can you guess what the lowest rated one is?
Sing?
No, it was Hop, actually, which, funnily enough, has essentially the same plot as Sonic 1. CGI character goes on an adventure with Jason Marsden.
I honestly legit forgot Hop was a fucking thing, actually.
Just to correct myself, that's James Marsden, who also plays Tom in the Sonic movies, so you can see why I kind of have a natural affinity for that character.
Yeah, that's fair.
Walking away with my goat ass. Oh no. Who could have seen this coming?
Don't you guys have, like, fucking... okay, well, I don't know what the Olympus equivalent of cameras is for security.
That's just Zeus looking down, and if he sees an attractive woman, there goes the security for the day.
Yeah, no, that's for sure.
That could be an attractive young boy as well, you know how the Greek gods were.
Oh, man, I'm pretty sure there's a myth or two like that.
Your hero-ness? Feeling under the weather?
Ugh.
You're cold and clammy.
Hero job description. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, right. Hades, we gotta talk.
No.
Yeah, go away.
Interesting news. Seems your dear, sweet little nutmeg went and got herself lost in the underworld.
So we're just completely skipping Thebes
You mean
and
you
the
kidnapped
Cyclops and all that stuff.
maybe.
And this is more towards the end of the original movie.
Recently actually did rewatch the Hercules movie like a few months ago when I was recovering from surgery, which I had a surgery, by the way, for those of you who don't know out there.
You can't leave.
And I actually remember this scene. That's true. I'm now making this connection. This is supposed to be when, like, Hercules gives up his strength.
The bloodthirsty Hydra. I mean,
But we need a boss fight, so...
Yeah, the Hydra was way earlier in the movie, and they had that one joke, someone call IXII, you know, 911.
Oh, really?
Well, can't all be heroes.
There he goes. He doesn't need to use a dark corridor, he can just teleport whenever.
Can you handle this?
You got it. We're heroes.
No one asked you,
We're
Donald.
heroes, Donald.
You take care of the
I
Hydra.
only asked him to be a
We'll
mage
handle the
either,
rest.
but here we are.
I'm counting
People
on
were
you.
calling you out on that. It was like, oh, no, he doesn't need to be a monk, he's clearly a
Gotta find
berserker.
Meg.
Well, that's true, but I'm trying to remember which games have, like, Berserker as classes in Final Fantasy.
Well, that's what Google was for. Which Final Fantasy games have the Berserker?
Could be Tactics.
Berserker occupies a special place in the realm of Final Fantasy's jobs. Technically, it only appeared in 2 mainline Final Fantasy games, those being 5 and 6.
Huh. I would have thought that Tactics would have been one of those at least.
Yeah. Fair enough. You know, he doesn't just train heroes. Phil is a hero himself.
That's... I mean, I'm not going to question his authority, but...
Just give the guy his props, okay? It's not enough being half man, half goat, all midget.
I'm trying to remember who he actually trained in the movie. You know, like previously before Hercules, there was Theseus, there was another guy.
A lot of yeses, that's what I recall.
Zagreus. You know, I mean, that's not Disney, but, you know, I played Hades. It was alright.
You looking forward to Hades 2?
I probably will not play it because I'm fucking terrible at roguelikes.
Yeah,
but
same.
I did think Hades was really good. Like, even if I fell off of it kind of hard, I did think it was a really good game in a lot of areas, so I'm glad Hades 2 is coming out for people who do want to kind of play it through. No, I think Supergiant does do good work from what I've played.
Oh, you defeat one head, but you know more are coming. Let the ghosts of yore proclaim me the victor.
Thanks. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it.
No, seriously, where the fuck are they watching from? Like, why would you even craft the stages, you know, if people aren't actually going to be sitting there?
It's PS2. You can't ask for miracles here, mate. It's amazing that this was running as smoothly as it was back in the day as is.
That's true. Like, when I was playing this originally, I didn't really notice any, like, major hiccups in the performance. The only thing, again, I know I brought this up when we were doing Kingdom Hearts 3, but I know with Ground Shaker, they had to, like, remove 2 of the characters, so, you know, the thing would actually run okay during that. But, I mean, for the PS2, the size of Ground Shaker is pretty impressive, I gotta say. Oh man, you should have been swinging your kettlebells while you were, you know, get out the pod back there.
Yeah. Just Goofy walking around, curling iron and whatnot. Well, you know, Max could use a new mother. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, I just had this image in my head of Zenmist kind of sitting on the throne, and then in walks Sora, Donald, and Goofy, and they're fucking swole as fuck. They're like, let's go.
Have you seen that one meme image of Riku? He's just like really buff.
I tend to not seek those out, because I've seen that one accidentally where Max was super buff, and I'm like, no, thank you.
Fucking... A lumbersexual? Is that what it was?
What?
Oh, you don't follow Oni plays. Okay, we'll leave that lore undisturbed for the time being then.
No, I have seen some bit of Oni plays. I don't follow them, but I watched some of their like Yeek playthrough. Because again, Yeek, haha, funny game.
That's a good one. That is a good one. Spar! Whatever. I'm not sieving, you're sieving.
Oh, did he miss another treasure chest?
He did.
Wait a sec. Roxas? Excuse me? Roxas?
You know, honestly, I kind of wish Demyx's weapon was in fact a surfboard, not the guitar, just a legit, straight-up themed surfboard. That would have been amazing.
Well, if you want to get your RPG surfboard fill, you can play Xenoblade Chronicles 3, where you turn into a giant mech who uses a surfboard for his finisher.
Or I could play Skatebird, I guess.
You could.
Oh, he's gotta be the thief.
No.
That's just plain rude.
Well, he didn't deny it, he just said it was rude.
I kept this up my ass for 2 years.
Dance, water, dance.
Oh, when you hear those words, you know it's time to rock.
Ah.
We all know about this sequence, we covered it 15 years ago. If you don't get all these guys in time, you just instantly die.
I still don't really know why they decided to make that a thing, but I guess they have to make Demyx some sort of challenge. Although, you know, I did have a bit of difficulty when we got to his actual boss fight, because I was stupid and I didn't know how to block.
Brought this example up many times before, but I think the second phase of Ansem in the original, whenever he charges at you, all you have to do is block and he'll bounce off. But me being me, the little Berserker Tom 64 back in the day, I never tried that.
I was always dodge rolling, but I guess I should have blocked it better, because dodge rolling you still have to time it a little bit. It's more fun, but still.
Yeah.
Guy's a broken record.
Was he talking about me back there? I think he was talking about me back there.
Kind of weird how he did take this with him, but whatever, it's ours now. Become as gods.
Kratos shows up. I've been looking for that.
Let's go. Meg needs our help.
There, I don't chafe anymore. Thank God.
This path you take, Kingdom Hearts, it will not bring you comfort. Ah! Hello? This is Final Mix, in case that wasn't blatantly obvious.
Yeah, I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, I don't remember this cutscene. Now, why the fuck is he telling you about the secret bosses? That don't make any sense.
I don't know, it was either him or Phil.
That would have been interesting.
Hey Sora, you want to take on shadows of your past?
You want to fight Lexius again? That was fun.
Who the fuck is Lexius?
Oh, yeah, that's true. He doesn't know. Poor Lexius. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do with him. Him and Zoltan, they've got nothing to do now. You know, they're just got to be silent people. Then they have big weapons, and that's kind of it. I think both of them were guards, right? In, like, Radiant Garden.
Yes, absolutely correct. Oh, the Megstone.
Alright, I'm gonna break this. I know the historians will be mad, but, you know, it's for the best.
Well, time is like flowing differently on each world, so by the time the scientists figure it out, I'll be long gone.
I wonder what Disney worlds canonically follow from the ancient history that was Disney's Hercules.
That is a good question, one that we will never get answered.
I know Pixar all has a shared universe, but Disney, you know, definitely a little different there.
I actually rewatched Wall-E recently. Still as good as ever.
I can't believe Hades was behind this.
Nah, that's what I call a key. Gee, thanks for your help. Now have a nice day.
Is that it? We good? Can we go?
Sora, behind you!
Jesus. That would be a little bit distressing if I turned around and I saw Pete there.
Captain Ass Zipper's a little distracting, and his hooks, too.
Better think again.
It's Goofy time, but the wholesome version.
So I'm sitting here, I'm in the bathroom thinking, as I want to do. And I'm sitting there going, for a boss fight, Pete kind of has stupid attacks. Like, think about it. This is a move where he shields himself, he throws a tantrum, and then he rolls around in the shield ball. I know when you're designing a boss, you want to make attacks that are diverse and interesting, so you do a lot of different stuff during the fight. But in terms of, like, pure objective coolness, his attacks are really stupid.
Well, it kind of matches him because he's a cartoony character, so you don't want him, like, pulling out a real Kalashnikov and shooting Sora in the head with it.
Yeah, suddenly Pete pulls out his sniper rifle. Did that on the side, don't you know? Oh, and he does the shockwave thing that you hate.
Come on, do it! He has, like, negative health, Spawn. Just take him out.
Yeah, they gotta do that thing where he has to do the finishing combo, otherwise it doesn't make sense.
Oh wait, I think this might be just a survive kind of thing. Now is the time when we can take him down properly, but we might need a little bit of help here.
There's too many.
A gun?
Well, I guess you could call the son of Zeus a gun.
Yeah, big guns, 2 of them.
Kablamzo.
Sorry I'm late.
Come, horsey. Oh, disrespectful.
Get Meg out of here. I'll meet you back at the Coliseum.
What about you?
I'm gonna show these guys what happens when they mess with a true hero.
I'm gonna shove all these bats right up his ass.
It's distressing when his polygonal model for his arm bulges like that. It's very clear on PS4.
And when we come back, Pete is just like... the real-time damage in Street Fighter 6 is kind of like that, but much worse.
Look, even
Oh my god, did you have to bury his entire head into the ground?
Then we'll go back him up.
Get Meg out of here.
Oh, thank God. If Donald wasn't here, I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, fortunately he speaks horse. Oh man, he's got new Pokemon with him too.
Booyah.
Sorry, there's just a lot of silence. We're sitting there going as they gesture at each other.
Not even a courtesy Kiraga for your mate, Sora. Disrespectful, again, honestly.
Yeah, it's implied that I'm gonna harm you. Usually in these fights, I always try to spam the reaction command as much as possible. Admittedly, that's gotten me in trouble in the past, but usually that's helped out.
They built the game around it, so you may as well use it as often as possible.
See, that's what happens when you have a stupid attack. You get pinballed around. That's why you shouldn't be doing like a fucking shield rolling attack.
Oh, Jesus.
I've never seen this attack. I've legit have never seen this attack.
Maybe you killed him too quick or something?
Well, yeah, because I'm fly.
I guess, for a THD kind of guy. Very nice, very nice. It's funny how Goofy is the one who gets hyper healing.
Donald should probably be doing that a little more often.
Hey, he got much better in 3, and then he vaporized Terranor.
He came at a point where we could not fuck with him anymore.
In that timeline, Xehanort's plan must have failed then, because he wouldn't have had 13 Darknesses.
Well, I mean, if he killed one with a fucking laser, yeah, that'll help.
Could today possibly get any better? This time, Wonder Breath is going down for good.
Maybe move elsewhere if you're going to brag. You have a real comfy throne room that's not currently caving in. Will you just piss off?
Oh, this is Hades. He's always rubbing it in.
Walks towards you. Oh, you think you're so fucking smart.
Oh, I saw the name of the playthrough part in there, Sticks and Stones.
Ah, there you go. Oh, Jesus. I left Meg alone with Phil. Who knows what antics they're getting up to? Oh, she's right there.
I'm fixing to say. Alright, let's see what he's gonna do. Yeah, I mean, Trinity Living is apparently... Well, I mean, didn't they improve it in Final Mix to a degree?
You're asking the wrong person there, mate, but also, if you're going to bring something up, you should have experience before you open your mouth, good sir.
Can't be.
Oh, that's never stopped me before.
Yeah, that is very true. That is one of your most endearing qualities. Hello.
That's why you always double tap, Herc.
Champ, you're safe.
Everyone else is dead, but you're safe.
That's what's
It's not
important.
your fault.
I left everyone unprotected.
Well, they were already dead in Ghost and we couldn't see them anyway, so it's fine.
Washout.
Ah, come on, champ. I didn't train you to think like that.
I trained you to be arrogant and stupid.
Bill's right.
Yeah.
This is no time to beat yourself
Where's the
up.
tears of anger? The longing for
Some
destruction.
hero.
Oh no, he lost his lustrous sheen thanks to Per Plus.
Oh, he's coming.
I don't want to be in a video game anymore.
Yeah.
Don't suppose you got room for one more?
Oh, I'm going to launch Phil like a projectile at the Hydra and just tear his neck clean off his head.
Just throw Pegasus, use him like a hammer. That'd be pretty good.
Watch out for the tail. It will try to sweep you off your feet.
Okay, I'm waiting for it. The line. Oh wait, you know, you have to beat him up a little bit first, don't you?
Yeah, you're getting ahead of yourself here.
I guess they had to invent some new attacks for him, because I mean, I'm trying to remember the whole fight, but fought him in like that valley, and it was just pretty much melee at that point.
Kablamzo. There we go. These stun the heads and you can come down and whittle away at them. Now this is very dramatic. You know, before this we only had Disney's action game starring Hercules if you wanted to fight the Hydra.
I have a problem with that Vanquish command. He's clearly doing like a, you know, an anime hyper slash there with a blunt stick, so, you know, how does that work, right?
It's really fucking sharp if you swing it hard enough.
Did they... He didn't say the line. Did they get rid of that, or...
Are you thinking of another move, per se?
You know, the thing where he goes get on the Hydra's back, and then you throw down the pot onto him to damage him.
Who knows? Maybe we'll hear it in a little bit, or maybe it's come and gone, and we just weren't paying attention enough.
I guess Spar was a little too good for that, huh?
We have long since grown past the need for memes. Well, at least in Olympus Coliseum.
I don't know. Memes are kind of everywhere whether we want it or not. I know I get tired of a bunch of them, but here they are.
True that. Now, if you head on over to Meg on the side, I think I mentioned this the last time we covered KH2, she can give you some health orbs if you need them. And I believe if you go to the other side, or if you just do this, you can fly with Pegasus.
At least they didn't take the route like Asura's Wrath did of kind of making most of the game a big QTE.
It's a fun QTE fest, though, from what I've heard.
I guess I should try it one of these days. I mean, I saw like Maximilian play it, and some parts looked fun, but at the same time, I guess it didn't really seem like there was enough gameplay meat there, you know? Also, at the time, they did like the true ending. They did that as DLC, which was not cool.
No.
I don't know, Capcom's been killing it lately. You know, Street Fighter 6 looks good, and there's a lot of other cool games coming out for that, so I think they've been really hitting it out of the park lately.
Yeah, Resi Remake, Battle Network Collection's coming out soon.
It's out on Steam.
Shit. Well, you'd think I'd be more on top of that, but, you know, after recording 3 hours with Tanner, and now we're doing 2 parts of this, I'm a little bit tired.
Yeah, he's kind of gassed. Sorry, guys.
I didn't even get to do a cool finishing move on the thing. I'm worthless.
Oh, come on, I don't get QTs, Phil.
Hey, even a god would be exhausted.
And you're a demigod, so,
She's right.
so that just
Give
shows
yourself a
how
chance to
worthless you
rest.
really are.
There won't be any games for a while anyway.
Self-care is important, even to the gods.
Don't worry about Wonder Boy here. I'll look after him.
Well, that's one way to
Sorry.
recharge.
Oh, Goofy.
She always laughs a little bit when she says Goofy's name, but how could you know?
Hey, it's no big deal.
You can't really go around calling yourself
Just let us
Goofy
know
and
if
not
Hades or the
expecting
Heartless start
that.
acting up. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, that's what heroes are for.
When did you three make Hero?
Oh, this is a funny
Let's
running
save
joke.
that for another time. We have to hit the road.
Okay, don't be strangers.
Gosh, I hope you feel better soon, Hercules.
Yeah.
Ancient Greece COVID, it takes a while.
Yeah,
Oh, well, take care, you guys. Stay a little longer next time. We got some serious training to catch up on.
Now, in the meantime, this one guy I'm training, Jack, he hates chaos.
forgot.
Just loathes it.
The Olympus
Oh
Stone.
yeah, but technique, amazing. Actually, yeah, Phil should train Jack. That'd be amazing.
Hee hee. Blow them up, Sora. Send them all to Kingdom Come.
After Goofy's wife died, he got a little bit negative.
A little bit wrathful, as it were. The gods have abandoned me. Every pantheon, every realm.
God killer Goofy. It just kind of rolls off the tongue.
Alright, we'll just open up the pathway for Sephiroth to come and drop off Zack's corpse.
Oh, that's true. He was involved in that, wasn't he?
He was disappeared without a trace, and we haven't seen him since.
God, I'd hate to see Kingdom Hearts Genesis. Ugh.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, nice.